lumberjacks, and welcome to All Things Turn the Tables. I'm your host, J.R. Harris. No, please don't. Thank you, but I don't believe in all that.
All what?
Well, clout.
Clout? What's that? Is that like a sexual thing?
Well, no, not exactly. Clout is defined by Merriam-Webster as having influence because of your fame. Musicians like Elton John or Beyonce, people like Bob Dylan, and in other cases, actors like Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio. Being famous just happens because you're good at what you do, or you know how to appeal to people, and you want to change something because of that appeal. Now, some people donate to charity. Some people make a political statement. And some people just want to show the world how to make food that you would see in cartoons. Whatever the reason, people all around the world find fame in different ways every single day. To some people, fame is being a gamer on YouTube who has 100,000, a million, 10 million subscribers. Or others might think that just having one friend is a form of fame all in itself. For all purposes of this segment, though, I want to talk about fame in the sense that a lot of people around the world know who you are, and they follow you. You have a lot of followers. So who do you think of when you think of fame? Do you think of Ed Sheeran? Do you think of Markiplier? Do you think of George Ramsay, I believe his name is, that yodeling kid from Walmart? Now, I'm sure that if you brought up any of these names to people, you'd get an immediate reaction. These are just common household names, and even for people who aren't fans of these names or the brands associated with these names, the popularity of people like them surpasses their likability on a massive scale. For most people, this is scary, bad, evil, the monster under your bed who waits until you're comfortable to come out and show you its true face. Urgh! It's a common belief that when you're not big or famous or well known, you're the most you that you can be. You're more like yourself, this person that you want to be, and this person that you hope to be when you're famous. When you make videos, when you talk, when you go on interviews, you're humble, you're quiet, you're kind. And this popular idea spreads, saying that the more that people know you, the more followers you get, the more you change as a person. You morph to become what your audience wants you to be, rather than who you are. And when you go to the shelter and buy this cute dog, after a while, the more that you love it, the more you realize it's not a dog, it's a wolf pretending to be the dog that you once knew. This idea, though, it does have credence behind it. I'm not saying it doesn't. You lose yourself in fame, in fortune. You start to think that you're untouchable as a person. Fame is thought to be corruptive because you're not doing what you want. You're doing what you think everyone else that likes you wants. Fame, though, isn't always corruptive. In fact, most people today use their fame to promote larger charities. And they struggle. They have a huge struggle daily to keep their personalities as pure as they can or as they started out with, while still staying relevant and entertaining to the world as it's changing around them. People have gone from this age where you hear the same songs on the radio, you play the same games over and over, you see the same people, the same interviews, the same TV shows. And in the modern day, people are frequently looking for another big thing, something that'll entertain them that they haven't seen before, something new. In fact, the more that people in our day do the same thing, the more monotonous it becomes, the less they appeal to other people because they just get boring to others. There is a flip side to this, though. In our day and age, as we near 2020 and the 20s all over again, there's this retro era flowing through the air where if people change too much, they lose this huge chunk of followers that like that one person because they were original and creative, unlike everybody else, and now they're just not anymore because they're adhering, because they've joined this mainstream audience. So, the real question, where's this line? We have this line between mainstream and original, and where do we cross it in notoriety? Where can we make sure that we stay true to ourselves while still being creative, entertaining, and, interesting to the people around us? I can't say, though, that I think there's a clear answer to this. Everybody approaches followers differently. Human nature is unpredictable, and if we were to try to set that standard, the standard would become the thing that everybody dislikes already about being famous. The standard would be the mainstream, and we would not like that at all. So honestly, the best advice that I can give is to focus on what you want in life. The more you stick to your values and beliefs, no matter how unpopular, the more fulfilled you can feel in yourself. If you try to adhere to everyone's wants, you'll get so caught up in wanting to please everyone as best as you can that you'll forget why you loved your art in the first place. Because it's your art. I mean, if every artist in the entire world tried to copy Harry Potter fantasies, we wouldn't have like the cool action-y pictures, the well-drawn pictures with so much detail, or the Hedwig pictures that have all the feathers drawn out individually. If we only watched movies for the screen names, if we only watched movies because Johnny Depp, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jim Carrey, and Adam Sandler were in them, well, Rubber wouldn't be the most popular B-movie in the world. I'm sure it's not, but it's a wonderful movie nonetheless. My point is that everyone starts somewhere in their life. Everyone starts with this lens that they have of who they want to be, who they want to see themselves as when they get famous. And the people that we love to watch and listen to started out as ordinary people like us, who just do what they love because they love doing it. So take what I say as you will. I'm a person speaking into a microphone. I say that a lot to myself and in these videos, but it's true. My opinion is just my opinion. But the one thing that stays the same is that everyone out there is unique. Everyone is this beautiful person who's special and has their own talents. They have all these abilities about them that just make them who they are. And that's amazing. So if you have big dreams that you want to achieve, if you want to do something with your life, or you want to follow somebody else's footsteps, then start small. Achieve your dreams. Make these small steps, set goals and checklists, and achieve them. Just climb up that ladder and those stepping stones into what you want to do, and you can do it. And if you become famous because of it, that's wonderful. But remember never to lose sight of yourself as a person. Because being yourself and being creative and being a person who can just live, laugh, and love is more important than anything in the world. Everybody has the potential to be famous if they just be themselves. But with that message, I actually think that I'm out of time for the day. So thank you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to A Tetra T. It's wonderful to have so many people listen and just be able to have fun and be able to work while they listen to this. So if you have anything that you want to hear or see in future segments or videos, you can comment below or email me at the email in my profile, atetratpc@gmail.com. So have a fantastic week. And do remember, a cat is only as good as it is fluffy.